Today we get to welcome a leader who doesn't just build systems, he builds momentum, clarity, and confidence. Please help me celebrate Jordan Templeton Harris, founder and president of Fitzgerald Built, as the newest member of our community Pay It Forward giving family. He doesn't operate as a vendor, he operates as a force multiplier, a strategic partner who helps leaders. Whether an organization is growing, transforming, or trying to get unstuck, Jordan brings the operational intelligence and accountability that turn ideas into measurable outcomes. And now, he's chosen to stand with us, to make sure no one has to face a difficult moment alone. That's what makes this partnership special. That's what makes Jordan family. Please visit his profile, share his badge, and help us welcome him the way only this community can. Welcome to the family, Jordan. We're honored to walk this mission with you.
Hey friends, I've been thinking, we all have our strengths, right? There are things I'm great at and things I'm definitely not great at. I can talk to anyone, anywhere, but ask me to add something to a website or an app. Yeah, that's where things get a little messy. Oops, I love speaking, I love sharing stories. But social media, all those hashtags, algorithms, trends, that's a jungle I still haven't mapped out. Now, coming up with ideas that bring people together, that's my sweet spot. But bookkeeping, let's just say numbers, and I have agreed to stay in separate corners. And you know what? That's okay, because someone out there is good at those things. And when we work together, that's when the magic happens. Community Pay It Forward has never been about one person. It's a program built by many to support even more. Every single one of us brings something special to the table. We all have talents that make us strong on our own. But imagine how powerful we become when we combine them. That's the heart of Community Pay It Forward. Your skills, my skills, our hearts, working side by side to make a real difference. So tell me, what are you good at? Let's discover it together. Visit communitypayitforward.us and join the movement.
Warning, the brown cloud is approaching. Some will try to outrun it. Others may not be so lucky. But don't worry, it's all part of the fun at the Chili Cook-Off for books and board games. Where the chili is hot, the flavors are bold. And Bear E has your back with the official Brown Cloud Preparedness Kit. Follow the plan, know your exits, and whatever you do, hold your breath, because this temporary pain is all for a great cause. Join us, laugh with us, survive the brown cloud, together at Key Largo Lounge in Greeley.
Join us November 8th at 11 a.m. for the 10th annual Chili Cook-Off for books and board games at our home field, Key Largo Lounge, where our small market team is making a huge statement. Scan the code for tickets and sponsorship information.
Born into a real fight wasn't right. Where can she dream here? Took a hold of her life, left at night, stepping out of her fear. Bring me
Hey everybody, how's it going? Zak Clayton here, Community Pay It Forward, the Coming Together Compass, and PACT Podcasting Networks. You know what? Tonight, not really here to entertain you, which I know I hear it already. Well, it's a good thing, it's not like you've ever done that before. Ha 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 ha. All right, give me a break. I do what I do. Look. Truth is, yeah, I like to be a little funny. I do like to entertain, but the truth is we've got one purpose, and that's to try to find ways to help people. We do have one show that we are all about entertaining, and that's our Lynn's Day, which is coming up in 2 weeks from tonight, with Lynn Sobolski, where she takes and gives free tarot readings, and she does a fantastic job with that. Other than that, our purpose is pretty clear, and that's that we want to make sure that we're helping as many people as we can. Look, truth is, we're here to interrupt you. I want you to think of it this way. Somewhere right now, a family is staring at a bill that they cannot pay. A veteran's wondering if anyone remembers their sacrifice. A small business owner is asking if their work even matters. And sad part is, it's not one. This is happening in every neighborhood in our country, if not our world. This happens everywhere, folks. We all want to make sure that we're doing better, because look, our tagline says it all. If you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. Well, that's something that we need to make sure that we do is we see someone, look, and I'm going to preface this by saying one thing that's very important. When I say helping someone, that doesn't always mean give them cash. If you see someone who's standing on a street corner and you decide not to give them cash, that's fine. We heard a horrific story the other day about how in places like California, if you try to give somebody bottled water, they'll take and throw it at your car. I guess that's a risk that you would have to take, because I'm not going to give people cash, not because I don't want to give them cash, but truth is, I don't have the cash to give. But I do carry around bottles of water. I do at times when I have some, in which, guess what? Good news is I pretty much went through all my hoodies. I've given them all away. And hopefully I'm going to start dropping some weight, and then I'll have all these really extra large hoodies that, families can sleep in as tents. That's my goal, is to give my old hoodies away to people now when I start losing some weight that people can use as tents, because they're rather large. I'm still going to try to make you laugh. I mean, come on. So, look, the truth is that we have it within us that every one of those stories could be changed, okay? By something as simple as where we choose to shop. And that's what Community Pay It Forward is. Before we get started on all of this, I want to let you know, okay, my first goal, and you can still see it in our LLC. If you're looking for our LLC, it's in Colorado under Clayton Consulting and Event Planning, LLC. Because my first thought was I was going to be an event planner, not your everyday event planner that's going to plan weddings and do all this stuff. We were going to do the smaller things. We were just going to have fun with it. We were going to bring the biker culture into the real world and do things like, like car shows and bike shows and interactive things. Yeah. Look, I'm going to say it because they're huge draws, but like stuff like bikini bike washes, fireman car washes for the ladies. It's amazing how well those do. But just stuff like this that we're able to take and bring into the everyday life while we have fun together, while we're working together to make stuff happen. You know what? A bikini bike wash might not be your thing. Guys, you may not really particularly like seeing your wife have her car washed by a firefighter. But if those firefighters are out there working to get new equipment, if they're out there to make sure that an apartment building is taken and they have the equipment to subdue fires, you need to back off and let it happen, because you know what? They're working for a cause. They're working to do something great. So I founded Community Pay It Forward, and I believe that every purchase becomes a lifeline. And my first thought was, when I was doing these, when I was going to come up with these event things, is I was going to do them different. I don't want to, I'm sick and tired of $100 dinners and stuff like that people can't afford. I sure as hell can't afford to go out and spend $100 on a chicken dinner. Then again, nowadays, I just went and spent like $75 on ribs that I cooked here at home, that I smoked 2 days ago. Yeesh. So anyway, back to this. I can't go and spend that much money to support things that I love. But what I can do, what I would really like to see happen, is that we take something that we do every day and we turn that into something fantastic. And what we're looking for right now, and I'm going to tell you this right now, what we're looking for is we're looking to get back to the community. The people in the community. COVID wiped us out when it came to business to consumer. It wiped us out. It strengthened our business to business culture, which is great. But you know what? I want to talk to you. The mom, the dad, the husband, the wife, the single guy. I want to get back the restaurants. I want to get back the mechanics. I want to get back the people in the community who are trying to do fantastic things within their business because they're trying to strengthen their community. And to you, the shop owner, think of it this way. If you are in a community where everyone is struggling right now, and everyone is struggling right now, what better way to show how much you care than to allow people to say, you know what? I would like to see this small nonprofit that's in my community be strengthened. And if I can do it by shopping with you, I'm going to do that today. That's what the Community Pay It Forward program is. I'm right here in Colorado, okay? I'm in Greeley, Colorado. But I want this to happen in where I'm from, Garden City, Kansas. I want it to happen in Oakland, California. I want it to happen in Muldrow, Oklahoma. I want it to happen in Lenexa, I want it to happen everywhere, okay? I can sit here and try to think of the small towns and run out of small towns because I can't really remember them. But I want it to happen everywhere. I want this to be a program that every day, okay, we'll just do it this way. So I moved away from Garden City, Kansas, but there are still people in Garden City that I love. Paul, Mary, they're still in Garden City, and I wish I could help them every day. Well, why don't we have it? Why don't we have a program to where if people are going through difficulty because disability is garbage, so we can take and we can support people that we love where we live by simply doing the shopping we do. We have that. It's called the Community Pay It Forward program. If you know somebody who's struggling, if they get into our program, you can support them simply by making your purchases count. And that's what Community Pay It Forward is. So tonight we're talking about why your purchases have purpose. Because support starts with you. And now when you shop, click, and pick, your everyday spending turns into real community impact. Look, Community Pay It Forward transforms everyday shopping into support network for families, children, veterans, and community projects in financial need. One of the coolest things that we did with Community Pay It Forward is we're not a nonprofit. I have no intention on turning Community Pay It Forward into a nonprofit. None. I have no intention on doing that. And that's because I want to make sure if you need help, if you have a legitimate reason to need our support, we can be there for you. And being a nonprofit, we don't have that freedom. We're limited by we're put into a little box, is what it is. And needs are everywhere. Poorer communities, wealthier communities, red states, blue states, whether you're Muslim, Catholic, Christian. In your community, you know people who need help. And tonight I want to show you exactly how the Community Pay It Forward program works, why it matters, and why I need at least 5 new partners to step forward in June. Not someday, not later. This month, we need to grow. And we need to do that because you know what? The need for help, it's coming. We are going to need more help sooner than later. And we need your business to become a solution for people's problems. Because I repeat it, the tagline, if you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. So please, consider joining us. You can do that by using these 2 QR codes. This one here is my personal business card, okay? This is how you can get to me, and all you have to do is you go to my personal business card, you get it, and it'll take you to all the information, all my contact information. That's all. It's all on there. Now I want to just check and make sure something here real quick, and I'm sorry, this is terrible podcasting, but you know what? I never claimed to be a professional podcaster. I just claimed to be me. So I just want to make sure that this is going to the right place. Wow. Okay, and I will have to get the updated calendar on here. So just concentrate. The updated calendar is on the digital business card. So please use that one, and that will take you directly to the my calendar or my business card where it actually has the correct calendar on it. So please just go there. But let me start this program now that we're 20 minutes in, by saying something that is very true. This is not just a project for me. It is personal. August 14th, 2014, I was in a motorcycle accident. I was left in a ditch for over 7 hours. I woke up in pain. I woke up confused. And quite frankly, I woke up in a life that was already kind of a mess into something that was completely blown up and torn apart. The one thing that was stable in my life was something that I didn't like, but it was there for me, and it was my job. I was working over 70 hours a week. Only 60 of it was legal by law, but I was still working over 70 hours a week. And I did it every week. I struggled with in-home care, inadequate disability payments, and financial stress of loss of possessions. We're all one incident away from disability, and I've got some terrible, terrible news for you. Disability is created and getting disability, the program to go through and get disability, it's made to make you want to quit, to make you give up. They don't want you to get disability. They want you to just give up on yourself. It's a test. It's a test, and it's a hard test to pass. Look, I'll be honest with you. If I could have kept a schedule, I probably would have given up. I would have went back to work through the pain. I would have went and did anything because it sucked. It really, really sucked trying to, make rent payments and not have any ability to do that. It sucked. I could pay rent this month, but that means I can't pay the electricity. The electricity, I've already got a notice. Well, what the hell am I going to do? So then you get like a little bit of relief. You get those stupid ass high interest credit cards in the mail because they know you're in trouble and because they know that you're going to, you're going to accept it. And then once you default on those, that $300 acceptance turns into $1,200 bill. And that $1,200 goes against your credit that you're fighting against once disability takes and comes through. Well, here's the bad thing. Your disability is still only a portion of what you were making. And I already said that I was working 70 hours a week. Your disability is a portion of what a 40-hour work week is. It's not you work 20 hours of overtime every week. Okay, we're going to put this into consideration. This is what this is. This is what it turns out to. It ain't like that. Everything that you've been working for, everything that you worked up to, everything that you did to maintain a lifestyle that you were comfortable with is gone. It's gone. It's gone. You have to deal with the financial stress and the loss of possessions. Fighting within the marriage happens because of financial stress before it just gets worse. I had a lot of friends who stepped in to help me at first, but you know what? After a while, that well runs dry too. By the time that the disability did kick in 3 years later, I learned what it's like when help comes too late. I realized people care, but there is no system, there's no bridge, no simple way for everyday kindness for people to reach, for kindness to reach the people who need it. Well, Community Pay It Forward is my answer to that bridge. It is what that bridge that I wish I had. It is that bridge I wanted to build for everyone. And tonight I'm inviting you to walk across that bridge with me. We have 4 different partners. We have everyone, which is a community partner. You're the one who's going to do the shopping. You're the one who's going to spread the word. You're going to be the one who helps us out. You're going to make sure that your purchases count. And you're going to help someone in the community who needs help. The person you're shopping from, they're called a giving partner. They want to make sure that every purchase that comes in or out of their business, every sale, means more than just a sale. It means a lifeline. The mission partners, they're the ones who have asked us, hey, can you please help us out? Well, yeah, we can. And then finally, we have the wonderful people who are just saying, you know what? We're not in a position to give a portion of every sale, so we just want to be a community. We just want to be a sponsorship partner. These are ones like Scott O'Sullivan. Huge supporter of what we do. Since day one, he's been with us as a sponsor partner. Key Largo Lounge, since day one, has been a sponsor partner. Look, as I've said, Community Pay It Forward turns everyday purchases into lifelines. We connect people who need help with businesses that want to make a difference. Use something we all do anyway. We shop. We have to shop. The program, our mission, the program is built so our mission partner program connects those in need with our giving partners through our shop, click, and pick process. Everyday purchases you make with our partners directly supports a cause creating real change in our community. If you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Look, folks, that's it. That's the heart of it. Your business, their mission, one app. There's an app that I need help with. That's why I need the volunteers. We need help with our app. But one app, one website, we're all one community. We are all one community. We're all one people. That's it. Look, our vision is a community where no one has to say, I wish I could help. I just can't right now. I've got to make this purchase. I've got to do this, so I can't help you right now. But what if we had it? What if you can help us to where everything that you're looking to purchase can be made through the Community Pay It Forward program? Well, I got to make this purchase, I got to make this purchase, I got to make this purchase, I got to make this purchase. Oh, look at this. Those 4 purchases can be made right here on communitypayitforward.us. My friend needs help. He's one of the mission partners. Look at that. I can make a donation just simply by shopping with those partners. 4 donations. Or, you know what? I want to help my friend, but I also support nonprofits. I would like to support this nonprofit back in my old town. I still support them. I want to show them that I still support them. What do you mean I don't need to make another financial transaction? It will just come out of the shopping I already do? Wow. So I'm not spending any more money. It's just because of where I shop. That's cool. Your purchases can make it to where you say, I helped today. I bought dinner. I hired a coach. I got my car fixed. I ordered printing. And that purchase sent support to a family, a nonprofit, a veteran, a child. This is the world that we're building together. Shop, click, and pick process. You're asking, what is this? All right, let's make it real, because this is not theory. This is a simple, repeatable process, okay? Step 1 is shop. You visit Community Pay It Forward. You browse our giving partners. You pick the business you want to work with. You click through their page. They have a landing page. You look at their landing page. You decide, you hear their story, you hear who they are. You choose to shop with them. You complete that purchase using that partner. You've completed the first part, shop. We've got tons of giving partners on the site. Select a partner from who you want to make a purchase. Click on their link to be redirected to their shopping page. Complete your purchase with that giving partner. That's it. Complete a purchase. Something you already need to do. We're just going to make it count. The second step is click. You take a picture, click. At least that's the sound a camera used to make. I know a long time ago, cameras don't really make that sound anymore. I think you can still make that sound. I don't know for sure. I know some cameras you probably can, some phones, I'm sorry. You can still make that sound, but click is the sound that it used to make when you had to press a button up top and it made this click sound. And of course it made a sound too, but I didn't know how to spell, so I didn't. You take a picture of the receipt or the invoice, or you upload it from your email if they send it to you in email. And then the final step is pick. Shop with the partner, click a picture. Now pick. You choose the mission partner you want to support. We receive what in the business is called an affiliate award. You shop with them, they give us $10. Of that affiliate award, at least 70% is going to someone else. So of that $10, $7 is going to someone else. And you get to choose where that goes. Your heart tells you where that goes. That's it. Shop, click, pick. You've helped someone by shopping with a partner. No extra money out of your pocket, no complicated forms, just intentional choices. You get to meet our partners. We have story segments with all of we're building story segments with all of our partners. All of our newer partners have their story segments in there. They're called Meet the Family. And you can go to the YouTube channel and go to the playlist and you can see the Meet the Family partners. We encourage all of our partners to get in there and tell their story. I want to put faces and stories to who they are. I want you to learn who they are. I want you to learn why they do what they do. I want you to build interest. I want you to be informed on who you're shopping with. Some of the partners I already work with are like Joel from Rewired for Men. Joel works with male entrepreneurs who carry heavy stories about money, work, relationships. He helps them rewrite those stories so they can move forward with clarity and emotional balance. A man signs up for coaching with Joel. He invests in himself, and at the same time, that purchase sends support to a mission partner, helping a family keep their lights on. That right there is one decision that's changed 2 lives. I talk about this guy all the time, Z-World Webs. They build custom websites, not cookie cutter, but sites that actually fit the heart and the need of an organization or a business. A nonprofit hires Z-World Webs to rebuild their site. They get a better digital home. And through the Community Pay It Forward program, another mission, unless they are a Community Pay It Forward partner, and then they can be supporting themselves by shopping with Mr. Z. Another mission gets a share of that purchase as support. Again, one decision, 2 missions move forward. Countless people helped. Think about Hitch Corner here in Colorado. We're in camping mecca of the world. They help people outfit their vehicles so they can take their toys and their tools where they need to go. A family buys a trailer hitch for their camper. They get to make memories on the road. And a mission partner receives support for a child who needs help with school or club fees. Look, one of the things that you see right here on this screen, my For My card. A digital card that helps people connect, share, and grow their business. Someone signs up for my For My card through my For My card. They get a powerful networking tool, and a mission partner gets a piece of that transaction, and they get to turn it into hope. This is what I mean when I say every purchase becomes a lifeline. I mentioned it before. Lynn Sobolski with Footnotes Tarot. You want to go on the fun side? Let's go on the fun side here. You're having a little bit of a get together with some friends, and you decide, hey, you know what? Let's get Lynn on the computer and let's do a little bit of tarot reading. Hire Lynn for your party. That way everybody gets to sit around and have a little bit of fun. Lynn gets to do some tarot reading for you. You get the answer through the veil, and you have a lot of fun. Maybe you get some questions that you've been dying to answer. Maybe you get those questions answered right away. And you get to support someone at the same time. Your fun becomes support. Your fun becomes fundamental in someone else's life. All because you chose to support the business of one of our giving partners. That's it. That's how this works. A mission partner is someone who says, we have a story, we have a need, we have a mission. We need our community to walk with us. We need our community to continue to do what we're doing. A mission partner that works with the Community Pay It Forward program receives support by sharing their story and engaging with giving partners to turn everyday purchases into contributions that aid families, children, community projects. Look, it's like networking that's super-powered businesses, okay? Because what you're doing is you're getting to know people in the community who are doing wonderful things and are turning purchases into power. Turning needs into support. Very simple. If you're a nonprofit, we don't take your donations. I'll never take money from someone to give to you. I'll give them your link. It goes to you. I don't want to deal with that headache. Besides that, it wouldn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, because if somebody wants to give you money, I can't give them the tax write-off. You can give them that. But I'm not going to take money in your name. There's only one of those forms that has a donation spot. And it's for the Come Together Compass. And that's because that is my program. That is my nonprofit program. The Come Together Compass is ours. It's our nonprofit program aimed at helping everyone. That's the only place that you will ever see us ask for donations. Of course, you can always donate to Community Pay It Forward if you'd like to continue to help us out. That would be great. But right now, we're looking to really make sure that you understand we're not going to take your donations. We're here to help you. We're here to enrich you. We're here to tell your story. I cannot plainly say it enough. I just simply do not want your money. I just don't. So we will never, ever take donations that are aimed towards you. We send people to your donation portal. We give you a landing page, badges, QR codes, and place our and place in our shop, click and pick system. Look, one of the great things about this is that if you're a startup business, we know what it's like to build something on a shoestring budget. We give you visibility, we connect you with other partners, and we let your business be a part of the solution from day one. You become a giving partner, and at the same time, we can also take and have people support you as a startup business. We also introduce you to some wonderful people who can help build your business further. It's a wonderful way to get started. A wonderful way to get started. If you're a family in need, we give you something that is often missing. Visibility, or a call for community impact to aid when and where it's badly needed. You are not a burden. You're the reason I created this. People want to help. They just need to know you need help. And if you can explain what you need help with, it's more likely that people are going to come out and help you. People don't like vague explanations. Yeah, I need money. No kidding. We all need money. All of us need money. We're in danger of our mortgage folding. This is what's going on. This is why it's here. This is why it happened. I would appreciate it if you could help us. We record this. We let people know this is what happened. This is why you're in this situation. Someone out there will say, you know what, I need a website built. I'm going to call Mr. Z. I'm going to get a website built. Boom, you get $70 right there. It takes a while. There's nothing that happens lightning quick in this program. I'm sorry about that. I wish there was a different way to do it, but there's not. This is the way the program works. It does take time. It takes time to build, but it is entirely up to you. That's the main part of all of this. It begins with you. The day you start shopping, the wheels start rolling. The day your business becomes part of the program is the day the wheels start rolling. Okay, as a mission partner, we have 4 levels. We have the Tanzanite, Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond. Each one has different, a Tanzanite gives you shared landing page, your logo, contact details, social links, placement categories, 3 keywords, a short bio, and we pull you on for an interview. And you get 70% of every referral directed towards you. 70%. Every dollar you get 70 cents of that, okay? That's, if it's $1, you get 70 cents. If it's $1,000, you get $700. I am not going to change. I don't make deals. Well, hey, you know what? You should put me in the gold because I'm going to give you $1,000 for every sale. Sounds great. That's not how it works. You give us $1,000, that's a $700 donation. That's how it works. Mission partners, if you decide to go with Ruby, You still have the shared landing page, but now you get 2 placement categories, a longer bio, and 75% of that referral is directed back towards you. If you want to get into this, Emerald gives you your own standalone landing page, your logo, your headshot, contact details, social links, 3 placement categories, 5 keywords, up to a 1,500-word bio, a 30-minute video and podcast placement, an hour-long guest host appearance. Anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. I'm sorry. I wrote that weird. It's anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour-long appearance on PACT podcasts. And an Emerald Partner badge. We also run a spot for you for 30 minutes. Or for 30 seconds, I'm sorry. On PACT, once a month on PACT programming. And you get 80%. So every dollar you get 80 cents. Or you have the diamond, which is a full spotlight, a standalone page, 5 placements. People are going to find you. 6 keywords, unlimited bio space, a 45 to 60-minute video and podcast every month. If you want your standalone show on the PACT channel, it's yours. An exclusive show on PACT channels or monthly guest host appearance. You get a diamond badge, a weekly 60-second spot, on PACT programming. And you get 90% of the directed referral coming back to your program. Every time somebody turns in a receipt, you get 90% of that. Look, these are not just packages. They're microphones. They're stages. They're ways to make sure your story is heard and supported. Our giving partners. I want to speak directly to you, the business owners. If you're tired of spending money on advertising that does not connect, well, let's start something new. We want your marketing to mean something. And I hate using the word marketing. I prefer story. If you want your story to mean something, this is a great place to get started. Look, becoming a giving partner is not just another listing, it's a statement. Joining the Community Pay It Forward network means more than advertising. It's a statement. You're showing your customers that you care about their values and the causes that matter to them, because this isn't just a one-sided thing. You don't like seeing kids getting hurt, but you prefer to donate to veterans. You want to see money go to people in actual situations. Where our giving partners don't get to say, we're only going to donate to veterans. We're only going to donate, this is open to everyone. And it's open to everyone because we want people who support everything to come to you. We want every situation to be an option for your business. Look, as a giving partner, you gain visibility in the app, in the website, on the directory, deeper customer loyalty, built-in marketing, and community trust. We have 4 levels for you. Silver gives you a profile with your logo, description, and contact information. It is basic. It's very, very basic. You're on the website directory, and you're linked to one, you're linked to one category. The best thing that we try to tell you is you make sure that, you know what, put yourself where people need you to be. I tell people all the time about my little brother Isaac. He is a rooter, okay? Yet most of the time people are going to look for Isaac under plumbers because that's what people think of. We would have Isaac under plumbers. Of course, I would have it under plumbing and rooting, but I'm just saying. We want to make sure that people can find you. We want to make sure that we put you where people expect you to be. We want you to make sure that you can always have your update, your page updated, so we get back with you every quarter to make sure that you're okay with what it's being said. Palladium adds photos, specials, and shop support badge in the app. A website profile with your story and mission alignment. 2 featured placement areas. So you get to pick, I am a web designer that is very concerned about ADA compliance. We're going to have you in those 2 areas. With priority placement in searches and social media shoutouts. Gold gives you a premium profile with gallery image offers and a QR code. A QR code marketing kit. A featured website profile with extended story and mission highlights. Up to 3 placements, priority placements on the app, and homepage and category pages. 4 promotional spotlights every year, and analytics on engagement, which means you can come on every 3 months and you can have a guest spot on any of the PACT podcasting channels. That does include our 2 very special shows, Miracle of the Season and Mission for Healthy Heroes, which are both marathon podcasts. Platinum, that's our top tier, okay? A feature listing with interactive options and banner rotation. A full dedication page with video, extended story, and mission metrics. Up to 5 high exposure placements across the app and website. Monthly promotional spotlights. This is where you can have a show every month on the PACT podcasting channels. Either your show can move to the PACT channels, or, if we can find time, we can schedule a show hosted by me, like we already do with Les Simpson, with Linsday, with Aviva, and with Joel. These are already shows that we have on the PACT podcasting channel every month. We have a full marketing toolkit and an annual analytics review and strategy session. The strategy session is something I'm trying to do with everybody. I'm trying to get people to work stronger on their mission and vision statements. I think that we can do some powerful things with them. Look, in other words, you're not just buying space, you're buying impact, okay? Our PACT podcasting and What You Got segments. Now, this is how PACT podcasting fits into all of this. PACT stands for Podcasting for All Coming Together, because all coming together is very important. Come together is something that I believe is strong. Come together is something we need to do. Come together is important for what we are accomplishing. This network exists to amplify stories, to give partners a voice, to make sure people doing the work are not hidden in the shadows. When you become a mission partner or a giving partner or a sponsorship partner, you're not just getting a listing, you're stepping into a storytelling ecosystem. You can be featured on PACT programming. You can guest host. You can share your mission in your own words. You can invite your supporters to tune in. You can invite your supporters to join us live on air. You can support them. You can ask them to comment or to share, because we want to make this huge. And then one of the newest things that we've got going, which is one of my favorite things we've got going, is What You Got segments. This is where we ask you right now, what you got? What you got that you're struggling with? What you got that you're building? What you got that you're proud of? What you got that needs a community around it? And what you got, we highlight real needs and real offers and real celebrations that are going on all around the world. National Dance Day, National Blueberry Cheesecake Day was one of them that we recently had. Oh, glorious day of celebrations. Or we talk about some serious stuff. We had National Death Doula Day. But we connect partners, either mission, support, sponsorship, or giving partners, with the celebration that's going on right now, a national, international celebration that's going on right now. UK Childhood Day was recent. Look, we can be here for each other. A mission partner might say, we have a family who needs help with rent this month. Let's get together. Let's build a campaign. Let's get them the help they need. A giving partner might say, we have a summer special and we want every sale to support a family. Let's get together. Let's build a campaign. A coach might say, I have 3 open spots for clients, and I want each one of them to have their say on funding organizations. Let's use the community Pay It Forward program to make this happen. I mentioned this earlier. I want to bring it back up. We need 5 new partners in June, whether they are sponsorship, whether they're giving, whether they're mission partners. We need 5 new sponsors in June. 5. Please forgive my boldness, but in June, we need at least 5 new partners to step forward and sign contracts. 5. Right now, if you're listening and you own a business, I'm asking you to be one of those 5 new giving partners. If you lead a new nonprofit or a startup, a community project, I'm asking you to be one of those 5 mission partners. Here's what I need you to do right now while you're listening. Open a browser. Go to communitypayitforward.us. Go to the Partners tab. I'm going to try to make this a little bit easier here. There it is. Like, where is it? This is what the website looks like. Go right here to the Partners tab. You can see it. Just click on this. You'll see the profiles Everything from accounting to women of business ownership, water purification, social media marketing, self-improvement, professional coaching. Do you see, are you a business that does not fit in any of these categories? That's not a problem. Because we can add categories. We'll add categories all day long if it means supporting others. Go up here to the search engine. Hit just the word add and look right there. You can add your listening tonight. You can add your listing right now. You can become part of the solution right now. And that's for all of our giving partners. Our mission partners, we're not there yet. The mission partners, we have a conversation. Click on my digital card, get on my calendar, and let's talk. Look, jump on that page and ask yourself one question. Why is my name not on this yet? This is simple. This is things that we already do. We already give people referral awards. Somebody sends us in a business, we already give them $10 or 10% of a meal. Why not turn that into action? I hope right now you feel that little tug in your chest, that little voice that says, this is for you, do not ignore it. I hope that this is something that you're thinking of, that business down the street that's looking for something different. And you're like, hey, you know, I was listening to this wackadoo the other day and he was talking about something really cool. Something about turning your business into something more than business. Lifelines. Support. Community. In my digital business card. God, it's so hard because it's like right up next to me. That's one of the bad things about being a fat guy, is that I take up a lot of camera space and I have to do this just to point at my Form My Card. Go to my Form My Card. Get on my calendar today, please. We can book a meeting. And what we can do is we can get you in the program. If you don't want to just add your listing. The one thing about it is that if you do add your own listing, you can change your profile every day within the parameters of the package. We can do amazing things together by simply getting on my calendar. Look, if you're a business owner, reach out and say, Zach, I'm ready to be a giving partner. Silver, palladium, gold, or platinum. We will find the right fit. If you join right now in a gold or platinum package, you will become a sponsor of this year's upcoming Miracle of the Season, which is talking about bringing people together over the holiday season. No matter what holiday you celebrate, we will find the right fit for you. My commitment to you is very simple. I don't guarantee anything except for I will never stop trying to improve this program, which improves your business. If you step forward in June, I will personally make sure your story is told. Your impact is measured and your partnership is celebrated. One of the things that we just started, you saw it at the very beginning. And I'll play it again right now. These are something new to our gold and platinum partners. Are these welcome videos like this one for our brand new brother, Jordan.
Today we get to welcome a leader who doesn't just build systems, he builds momentum, clarity, and confidence. Please help me celebrate Jordan Templeton Harris, founder and president of Fitzgerald Built, as the newest member of our community Pay It Forward giving family. He doesn't operate as a vendor, he operates as a force multiplier, a strategic partner who helps leaders. Whether an organization is growing, transforming, or trying to get unstuck, Jordan brings the operational intelligence and accountability that turn ideas into measurable outcomes. And now, he's chosen to stand with us, to make sure no one has to face a difficult moment alone. That's what makes this partnership special. That's what makes Jordan family. Please visit his profile, share his badge, and help us welcome him the way only this community can. Welcome to the family, Jordan. We're honored to walk this mission with you.
If you join in a gold or platinum package, you will get a video like that. It's a 1-minute video. If you join under platinum, it's a 30-second if you're gold. For a little bit of extra, I'll even build them for our silver or palladium partners as well. Let me leave you with a few questions, and if these land with you, I want you to book a call. Use my digital card above my shoulder. Please make sure that you get a hold of me. You can also get a hold of me at Zak, Z-A-K, at communitypayitforward.us. Z-A-K at communitypayitforward.us. Let me go on ahead and take this away. And now you can see right down here on the bottom. You know what? I don't like that. You can't see it very plainly. So let's try this one. How does that look? There we go. ZAK at communitypayitforward.us. Now you can see it a little bit easier. I would love for you to book a call today. Are you tired of spending money on marketing that does not change lives? Our goal is to help everyone. Do you believe your business was meant to do more than just pay bills? Our goal is to help everyone. Do you have a mission that no one seems to hear, even though you are shouting as loud as you can? God gifted me with 3 things: a big butt, a big gut, and a big mouth. I love talking. I also love eating candy bars, hence the big gut, but, you know. Do you ever look at the community and think someone should do something about this? If you've answered yes to any of those, you're someone the community Pay It Forward. You are someone that community Pay It Forward is looking for. You are someone who the community needs. You are someone perfect for community Pay It Forward. Look, tonight, right now, this is your moment. Please join the program. I want you to imagine one scene before we close. A year from now, a family sits in their kitchen table. They're facing challenges. Life's not perfect, but they're still in their home. Their lights are still on. Their child is still in their program. Say, science camp. Their kid still gets to go to science camp. Because a group of people decided to shop differently. And your business was part of that solution. A veteran is sitting in a support group paid for by a mission partner program because a business owner said, we're going to join the Community Pay It Forward group. Program. Sorry, not group. A nonprofit leader is on the PACT podcasting, sharing a story of how they went from barely surviving to explaining their services because people like you chose to shop, click, and pick. Those are just examples of the program we're building. So here's the final ask. If you're a business, become a giving partner. If you're a business that cannot give a portion, join the sponsorship partners. We need you. Just become a giving partner if you can. If you run a nonprofit, if you need help, if you have a mission that supports, become a mission partner. If you're looking at your honey-do list, make your first stop to communitypayitforward.us and see if any of our partners fit the bill to accomplish that list. Shop with them and make that shopping impactful. Make your mark. Start using the shop, click, and pick process for everything you can. And if you're listening to this thinking, I don't know where I fit in, reach out anyway. We'll figure it out together. Zak, Z-A-K, at communitypayitforward.us. Zak, Z-A-K, at communitypayitforward.us. If you go to the website, communitypayitforward.us, you'll see a little text bubble looking thing. Click that thing, fill out that form, put the message in there. I will see it. I will respond to you. Folks, I want you to please remember one thing. If you're not helping someone, you are hurting everyone. And no one needs to go it alone when we all come together. I want to thank you for talking about why your purchases have a purpose. Because support does start with you. And when you shop with Shop, Click, and Pick, you turn everyday spending into real community impact. Thank you very much for joining me tonight on Community Impact. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. Please like, share, subscribe. Share the program with any and everybody you can think of. Let's make a huge difference. Folks, we have it in our grasp. There's finally a program that we can make a true difference. And it's one email away. Zak, Z-A-K, at communitypayitforward.us. Zak, Z-A-K, at communitypayitforward.us. I'd like to remind you one more time. If you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one has to walk this crazy path alone when we all come together. Please join the program. Be part of the change. Who knows? Maybe we can get together and have a little bit of fun like this.
Warning, the brown cloud is approaching. Some will try to outrun it. Others may not be so lucky. But don't worry, it's all part of the fun at the Chili Cook-Off for books and board games. Where the chili is hot, the flavors are bold. And Bear E has your back with the official Brown Cloud Preparedness Kit. Follow the plan, know your exits, and whatever you do, hold your breath, because this temporary pain is all for a great cause. Join us, laugh with us, survive the brown cloud, together at Key Largo Lounge in Greeley.
Join us November 8th at 11 a.m. for the 10th annual Chili Cook-Off for books and board games at our home field, Key Largo Lounge, where our small market team is making a huge statement. Scan the code for tickets and sponsorship information. That is part of the Miracle of the Season. That is the official opening of the Miracle of the Season. So if you are a gold or platinum partner, you become a sponsor of that event. And again, Miracle of the Season is where we can all get together, no matter our race, no matter our religion, no matter our belief system, no matter what the program is. And remember, December is very difficult for a lot of people. Those sappy-ass commercials are a wonderful thing for shoppers, but they're terrible on people's mental health. Miracle of the Season is here to bring us all together instead of ripping us apart. So we'd love to have you on board. I'm going to put the For My card up here one more time. Please scan the For My card. In the description of this video, we will add the email. We'll add the text line. We'll add everything that you need to contact me. I will also add the description of the booklets if you would like to look into the booklets. Just click on them, look through them when you can. 5 is the lowest I'll accept this month. 5 new partners. Can I count on you? I sure hope so. We need you to be a part of something huge. Please join us today. My name is Zak Clayton. I am the president and founder of Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, and the PACT Podcasting Networks. I want to thank you very much for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, put the little googly faces in there, do whatever you want to do. But participate. Let's do something. Let's work together to make this a better place than it is right now. It's within our grasp. All you have to do is come together. My name is Zak Clayton. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you next week with my buddy, Les Simpson.
Bring me home, out alone, you show me the way. You wanna hold the heart of Sunset Boulevard. Bring me here, 'cause it's not quite Sunset Boulevard.